Oh, what a lovely introduction. That's what I usually say when I was, sort of really, really extra nervous. No, I'm joking, no, it's great to be here. It is great to be here. I'm not being sort of sarcastic or anything. I'm really not. I've tried to learn this piece, and it's kind of about what Steph said it was about. I guess it's a bit about sort of living, like having a day of feeling really depressed, and then that being triggered by nostalgia, and then a little voice inside my head trying to convince me that everything's all right, and then coming to terms with that. And although that might sound really bleak and really dire, I rarely do for stuff like that. So it's got a pinch of humour and a soupçon of irony, I guess. I won't describe it all to you as I go. I've got just a little bit in my notebook at the very end. I can't quite seem to get it to sit in my brain. Other than that, people from Wales, it's nice to have you here. Just commenting in some way, shape or form. So when I pick up that book, it's at the very end, and it's because there's something I can't remember. If there's a part in the middle that I don't remember, it's because I'm sort of blind with nerves and I'm just trying to like get through it. Okay, cool. Give me a sec. I'm also, first and foremost, a theatre maker and a performance artist, and not really a poet at all, but maybe a spoken word artist, and this is a way of me articulating an idea with lots and lots of rhyming words. Great. I might die in the bath tonight as the rich eat cake and set the world alight. And in cold, dark times we have cold, dark lies. Like as the youthquake shakes, it'll bury the young alive. And as the atom bomb explodes, it'll create a bright, bright light. As Piers Morgan sits on his horse dressed in white and points and blames a lame transvestite. You've seen her, you know her, she's got the no shoes blues. She stinks of puke and has a nuke strapped to her chest. And she cries tears and she sweats drips of sweat onto her suicide vest. It's like at best we're confused, and at worst we're nothing but scared. Nothing but bare-baited bears. Nothing but sitting halfway up the stairs, crying alone in our underwear. I sometimes think of what it would be like if I was a suicide bomber, and as I explode into pink chunks of blubber, I douse and cover each member of the pop group Little Mix. I don't know why it's Little Mix, but it's not just for kicks. I guess in dire times like this, it's about trying to find something else that exists. And blackened teeth bite into flesh, and porn is redubbed to the... Sorry about that. Sometimes I just need to spout, formulate overcomplicated word configurations and allow them the countenance to pour forth from my mouth, or I'm tongue-tied like a bad guy in a police cell with a glass eye and the truth to hide. I like quick fit, split-second licks that play tricks with your mind but make me find new ways to say shit because I never thought I'd be like this. In fact, by now I thought I'd be an extremely talented rock misfit impresario with a keen eye for a chess set, making me able in all scenarios, a powerfully successful, well-adept young man with ambidextrous hands and a lifelong plan. A suit-wearing, wealth-sharing, whale-saving genius with a face fit for a billboard and a reason to be serious, and a house and a wife and space to be precarious and really, really funny, like ridiculously hilarious. A sort of romantic, nomadic, poetic, pot-smoking prodigy with a pedigree so precious that sperm banks would honour me. A superhero with a degree in biometaphysical astrology with a mindset dead set on solving world poverty. But I'm not. And even if I was a superhero, I'd always be approximately 5 minutes late, showing up drunk or high or in a state saying, mate, if this awful crime could wait, then that would be great. I'd hold my responsibilities like babies hold objects, and I'd use my powers like a woman working in a hierarchical institution of misogyny is expected to use sex. And what's next? I hear you say, I can never remember.
Today,
I feel like shit. Wait, what?
What?
No, that's not.
What?
Well, it's not what I wanted to.
What?
It's not what I was going to say.
Oh.
But I feel trapped in a
Vacuum.
of utter discontent
For
myself,
Like a thought.
That's completely complete.
And completely incomplete.
Fractured.
Compartmentalized.
Gross.
Sick.
I'm tired of feeling like this.
Alright, okay. I'll play the doctor.
Okay, great. That's fine.
Okay?
Yes, fine.
Yeah.
I said yes! Fuck!
I just wanted to be sure.
Yes!
Happy with the casting?
I'm perfectly happy with it. Let's get on with it.
Okay.
Right.
Sit down.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
Well, I'm being the doctor.
Oh, we're going from there?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I don't know. I just thought I'd have more time
Sit
to...
down.
Fuck's sake, will you give me a chance to just...
Use crass language.
Are you being the doctor right now?
I've started, mate. I don't know about you.
Look, let's go back.
To the waiting room?
No, to 2004.
When the longest year felt like only summer had happened.
Yeah, and...
when the longest year felt like only summer had happened.
And...
when the longest year felt like only summer had happened.
Yeah, and everything wasn't shit. I have kissed so many lips, I now no longer feel that mine belong to me. In a world of such opportunity, I have reached capacity, and now I wait to wipe the slate and gut the taste right out of me. The breaths, the let's not forget, the thefts that seemingly seem mutual are mutually unbeautiful as I attempt to reclaim my mouth from 1,000 pairs of silk soft lips that move and smother each lover that came before this thing, a thing of wonder. It leaves me cold now as I slumber and I'm empty, deeply, gently trying to think of what it is that tempts me to enter my tongue into mouths not meant for me. Now squeeze, now hit factory reset, now roll over and forget the pretext of being here as this feeling of existential dread becomes this night and becomes this bed. Keep putting hands on hips, keep slipping up by slipping lips on lips. Stop, rinse, repeat, kiss. Stop, rinse, repeat, kiss. Feel empty inside again and wonder when you might next. What the fuck was that?
Sorry, yeah, no.
That's not what I wanted to do in that bit. You messed the timeline up. It's...
No, fine, right. Okay,
Right,
okay.
can we...
Stop. Right, am I still the doctor?
No, fuck that. We're not doing that anymore.
No, we can do it.
No, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing that.
Alright.
Okay?
So now what?
Well, we just wait until the end. Just stay still.
Dancing.
Oh shit, yeah, no, dancing.
Okay, yeah. So you're dancing in the wave of it all, and Gemma comes over there and grabs you by the arm and takes you to the garage.
Hi Gemma. Look, there's something that I've always wanted to say, and you were fucking great, by the way. And I guess, well, physically and literally, I'm talking metaphysically, because technically with intimacy, I want you in my history, but just the way you look at me, it makes me ache intrinsically. Internally, I feel the need to seek the source instead of these what complicated synonyms to tell you metaphorically that I'm a flower with the power to sprout anatomically. All I need is a seed and a photosynthesis, a drip, grab a soil and a steamy heap of shit. Excuse my French, sorry, I swore to have no offence, but shit fuck cunt just tricks my tongue and escapes my mouth, jump in the fence. Excusez-moi, François, guten Tag, Yapida, Commissar, Wonderbra, parlez-vous en Jaguar? Linguistically, I hope to be an already trained triathlete or a deep sea diver of the mouth or a painter of the words we speak, but fiction is an embarrassing thing, a big unique turn of the cheek where I use my pen to pen two lines to just pretend my F's and B. Gemma, well, mathematically to some degree we must involve some chemistry, and in 2 weeks without some tweaks we must involve biology for energy. The synergy could equal our infinity and split the two, remove the four and amplify the times of 3 or cheap and free. High and pride, conjure up an alibi and do your ties, because why, I'll hold your breath and hope to die, or just remember it's more important things in life. And we never contemplate a will endeavour, playground moves like throwing food that lead us to our next adventure. Fighting, kicking, screaming, lunging, dodging, ducking, biting, punching, pulling hair because you care if this girl thinks you are Dolph Lundgren. And the heroes in the films you've seen, they're aspired to ambitiously, but one day torn and burnt and sworn to never got totally immune. And one day we'll grow old and sell our souls and holiday for just 1 week in a suit we wore to the funeral of our hopes and dreams. I'm running, and 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 I'm running, but I'm not going anywhere. and I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm running and I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm running and I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm running and I'm running and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm bleeding and I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm running and I'm bleeding and I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm running and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm hurting and I'm bleeding and I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm bleeding and I'm hurting and I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm bleeding and I'm hurting and I'm running and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm hurting and I'm bleeding and I'm pissing and I'm running and I'm bleeding and I'm sweating and I'm hurting and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm running and I'm sweating and I'm bleeding and I'm pissing and I'm hurting and I'm sweating and I'm hurting and I'm aching and I'm bleeding and I'm aching and I'm hurting and I'm running and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm running and I'm hurting and I'm bleeding and I'm aching and I'm pissing and I'm shitting and I'm fucking everything and I'm hurting and I'm running and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm running and I'm hurting and I'm bleeding and I'm sweating and I'm fucking everything and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm running and I'm hurting it all over and I'm
Congratulations. You have run 0.000000000 miles. Fuck, cum, shit, bother, vagina.
They're lost.
Are they?
Yeah, they haven't got a fucking clue where you're going with this.
Yeah, I don't really know yet, to be honest. I think we just need to get to the end and then it'll be alright.
2 days later, the cat was dead.
What the fuck was that? You can't just say 2 days later the cat was dead and that's the end of the fucking thing. That means nothing. No, it wasn't blood. It just doesn't mean anything in the context of right. End now.
Okay, so now?
Now.
What?
Right, say! That was it! That was now! Now! I said now!
That was the ending?
Well, it could have been!
I fucked it.
I know you did! But it's okay!
Right,
It's fine!
Yeah.
Right,
Okay,
let's do it now!
Okay. Look. If you really want a decent ending, then you could always, you know.
Hi everyone. Sorry. I just. Oh, sorry. You okay? Right. I just wanted to say that being in 30 doesn't feel as worthy of me as I thought it would be or should be. As I sort of pause midway up the stairs to complain about what could be. Half-heartedly, i.e. half my heart in my hand, I have a broken propensity to exponentially elevate my capacity, so I fast-track back to the past to ask myself to lower my expectations dramatically. Meaning, stop dreaming, stop fleetingly beaming over minor achieving, and reimagine an imagined future with a much lower ceiling, no door, smaller windows, and no central heating. That will fare far better with the contemporary reality of my being, because you're bold, or at least you were when you were younger, but not the you now who knows the things for which you hunger are too far away, too encased in pain, or are every day waiting for you the next day. No, not you, the younger you knew. And when I say you, I mean me, as a 5-year-old, and as a teen, and as a man with a dream, and as a punch drunk fuck without a lick of luck, consciously experiencing the consequence of my mother's maternity, whilst constantly being confronted by everything I regret for the rest of eternity, or at least until I die. Fuck. What do I say, where, and why? Younger me, you fucking cunt. What the fuck have you fucking done with your laden pathways towards unrealistic expectation and joy? You are just a boy. You know nothing more than McDonald's and toys. You know nothing of pain, loss, heartache, pain, loss, heartache, pain, loss, heartache, and pain. And then I'm stood halfway up the stairs, midway, and complained, and this is the bit I was talking about. And I realised that all of me is still a part of you, and part of you it can be me again. But then I feel your hand, and it's the hand of a man, and right now that means more than it ever has. And so there you stand beside me, tell me about the stuff for which you're excited. And suddenly my pain clears up, and I stop being short-sighted. I begin to see that to be me, I am everything I have ever been. And I am good. Or I'm at least okay. Sorry. This is the ending that references back to the start in some way. I've got to get it, otherwise the track will lose me. The stars formed under the black velvet skin we assume to be the fabric of the universe. I know this because Russian cosmonauts visited me during an epileptic fit I was enduring thanks to viewing through a handmade telescope too closely the slight shine of the moon. They said that whilst we're dreaming, the cosmos was unwheeling further than we ever thought it could. And before we'll even know it, it will be over in an instant, and so our focus should be entirely on what's good. And then the long, sharp shards of memories I'd forgotten became embedded like splinters in my mind, as the truth I was once aware of strapped itself into a rocket and ascends into a pitch-black sky. Pitch-black. Bleak, blank, dark lakes, sea facts without the pixelated lettering or time. And I think the answer's blatant. Kindness isn't vacant, we've just hidden it somewhere too hard to find. And if the Milky Way is open and we're hoping we're just floating towards something better that waits for us just behind, well, we'll feel foolish when we notice there is no greater ocean than the one that wets our feet right here tonight. Don't worry about it, they said to me as I struggled desperately with the convoluted concept of it all. It's just life. And thus my disposition crumbled and was washed away quite neatly by the tide. The fuck was that? What are you doing now?
No, nothing, I just thought...
What?
You know, it was just a bit wanky, wasn't it?
Are you joking? Fucking, that was the...
You know, like, you're not ending it like that, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Thanks very much.